It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see the Broncos' versatile running back. He was unstoppable a week ago with 4 touchdowns. It's the Broncos and the Dolphins, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Now a dump off here complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Brooks. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and a couple. They go play action now. Wilson. That is incomplete. This defense for the Dolphins much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
No, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position. A couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle. On second down now. It's Brooks. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Then he will bring it back to about the 11. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to...
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. On 1st down, Wilson.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and you play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep doing it. That timing usually develops.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he fends him off. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Powers past him at midfield. Still shedding tackles. And he'll be out of bounds was just shy of the 40.
124 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now Wilson on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game.
And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Second and 10.
Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first and 10, it's Wilson. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back in. All right, after the touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Wilson's throw here caught by Mims.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And got his man complete. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. It's third and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
we've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Miami, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move.